Incognito, he's with his third team in the league, and he's part of the Dolphins' 6-player leadership council. When you hear that he's suspended, and then you hear the reports about the voicemail using a racially insensitive term, Herm, what is your initial thought here?
How did it ever get to this?
And then you hear what Jonathan Martin was subjected to by Incognito. Then you start to understand that size doesn't matter. And I understand that everyone has a different pain threshold, a different tolerance level. And usually we attribute that pain threshold or tolerance to the physical aspect because we're NFL football players. You're 6'5", 300 pounds. Okay, you could take so much pain. But we never really talked about the emotional pain and emotional threshold that is now being crossed when you talk about the voicemail message by Incognito.
And it was a joke.
Right, wrong, or indifferent, because of all this, you've become the face of bullying in America. Somebody thinks of a bully, they think of Richie Incognito.
This isn't an issue about bullying. This is an issue of mine and John's relationship where I've taken stuff too far and I didn't know it was hurting.
Sure, I think a lot of people think of hazing as, just being cruel, and everything like that. But I don't see anything like that in this locker room in the sense of, in the sense of being cruel or anything like that. But, it depends how you take hazing.
How would you describe this locker room?
It's fun. I had a good time. I mean, even when I got here, and like I said, you see me, I was smiling all the time, but I've always thought the guys in here are great.
Well, first of all, it was incredibly stupid and ill-advised for him to go on the Twitter rant that he went on yesterday. If Richie Incognito had been paying attention, so many of us, including myself, abhorred how Jonathan Martin elected to handle this stuff. But then to go on this particular rant was bad in and of itself, because what it did was it brought attention back to the incident in question. It brought attention to, or validation rather, to the assertions that Richie Incognito indeed was a bully, because now we see how he can get.
No matter what you say about Incognito, you don't mess with another man's vehicle. Come to find out, Incognito messed with his own vehicle. What kind of a dude takes a bat to his own car, much less a Ferrari?
There should be no joy derived from Richie Incognito's downfall. The lineman at the heart of the Dolphins' bullying scandal is reportedly in a psychiatric facility after weeks of erratic behavior. As much as Incognito was painted as insensitive and insufferable, what we wanted was for him to learn from his errors and improve as a person. Instead, we might be watching him crumble under unfathomable scrutiny. Even the supposed tormentor deserves a shot at reform.
30 stories, 30 filmmakers, 30 years. ESPN's critically acclaimed 30 for 30.